Good evening. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes, sir. So do we go ahead?
Just wait 2 minutes because people are joining.
Okay, sir.
2 minutes. Hemant sir, I think we should go ahead. More than 100 participants already joined.
Okay, sir. Good evening, one and all. On behalf of college management, staff, I, Dr. Hemant Khanolkar, welcome all the students and parents to this second webinar. We have with us our principal, Dr. Surendra Rathod, our HODs, registrar, and admission team. Once again, we extend our thanks for your interest in studying at Father Conceicao Rodrigues College of Engineering. In today's session, HODs will give you more insight about the facilities, academics, and career opportunities in their departments. If you have any questions, the same may be shared through the chat box available in the meeting window. HODs, admission team, and authorities will be answering them during the question answer session. May I now request our principal, Dr. Surendra Rathod, to address the gathering. Over to sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Hemant sir. Good evening and warm welcome to all for this event. Good evening, Reverend Father Valerian D'Souza. I welcome and thank all the candidates and their parents for being with us on this Sunday evening. In last webinar, I explained you what engineering is, what are the opportunities after engineering, and what is the process of admissions in detail. This is the second webinar. We have arranged to give you detailed information about each department at Father Conceicao Rodrigues College of Engineering. You will also be able to ask queries at the end of the session through chat box. Our admission team will pick up your questions and they will answer. Let us first salute the Father of Nation, the great soul who has contributed to our country's freedom. So today we have Gandhi Jayanti. Happy Gandhi Jayanti to all of you. Gandhiji said that live as if you were to die tomorrow and learn as if you were to live forever. So he was actually talking about the lifelong learning attitude. And we at Father Conceicao Rodrigues College of Engineering, we believe that our students should be lifelong learners. So let me brief what is Father Conceicao Rodrigues College of Engineering in 2 minutes. It was an institute established in 1984 with the vision molding engineers who can build the nation. This institute is a part of Father Agnel Technical Complex under the Society of St. Francis Xavier Pillar, a public charitable trust. College is affiliated to the University of Mumbai and it is approved by AICT New Delhi. The college is accredited by the NAC and also has NBA accredited programs. This college offers undergraduate programs, postgraduate and PhD courses also in traditional as well as emerging branches of engineering like AIML, data science, etc. The college is ranked among top engineering colleges in the region by many private and government ranking agencies. College is implementing education framework and policies which are envisioned by the Government of India and meeting the needs and aspirations of multiple stakeholders of higher education. The college is gearing up to implement the provisions which are envisioned in national education policy. We impart skills which make the students problem solvers. We adopted innovative teaching learning pedagogies in all the departments so that learning becomes enjoyable. We focus on the holistic development of the students. Our institute provides ample opportunities for holistic development. Students participate in highly reputed national as well as international competitions. It may be Smart India Hackathon, or it may be Aero Design competition, Robocon, Formula Racing competitions, E-Yantra organized by IIT Bombay, so on and so forth. There are so many competitions in which students participate and they get good rankings as well. We also focus on the technical skills as well as organizational skills of the students through student councils and various bodies. CRC has a strong culture of innovation and entrepreneurship as well. And in fact, we are looking towards creating more and more startups and entrepreneurial culture at the institution. The college has a very good proven track record of the students going for higher studies. You will find the alumni of this college present at national and the international companies like it could be an Intel, it could be a Qualcomm, or many other companies. Alumni of Father Agnel Conceicao College of Engineering are distinguished professionals in their fields. Experiential and immersive learning in collaboration with industry is one of our mottos, and we always follow that. Industry internships, professional trainings are regularly being conducted. There are more than 100 companies which participate in the placement process. It could be a JP Morgan, it could be a Deloitte, Accenture, Capgemini, Barclays, or there would be a core companies like IBM, or for that matter, maybe L&T or Siemens, those kind of companies. With the visionary management and our dedicated staff, faculty members, we are able to achieve remarkable visibility in the society. Now, college has also started honors and the minor degree programs from this year, and I believe that this batch will be a lucky batch to have this kind of programs. Maybe an IoT, you can opt for blockchain, cyber security, 3D printing, robotics, AI, ML, and data science of courses. You may opt for any branch, you will have this kind of options available with you. So finally, I would like to say that according to me, whatever branch you choose, it is not going to matter. You will get a chance to learn any of these courses that if you aspire to learn. So friends, without taking much of your time, I just want to say that it doesn't matter. Once again, you can have any branch, but then what matters is your motivation. If you give 100%, definitely you are going to be successful in any branch of engineering. So welcome to this institution. I hope you have joined the meet. That means you are definitely interested. You take an admission in this college. We are with you. We will be with you, and we will try to provide best of the education to you. So welcome once again, and I hand over to Hemant sir for further presentations.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words of advice. Department of Mechanical Engineering is headed by Dr. Bhushan Patil. I request Dr. Bhushan Patil to brief participants about the Mechanical Engineering Department. Over to Bhushan Patil, sir.
Hello, I am Dr. Bhushan Patil, a professor and head of Department of Mechanical Engineering. Today, I will give a brief insight to what is mechanical engineering and what is mechanical engineering department at FRCRC, popularly known as Father Agnel Bandra. Through a small presentation, I will share my presentation with you people. I think this presentation is visible to you. Anybody can respond?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So, about Department of Mechanical Engineering, in 1974, the department as though started in 2019, the legacy starts from 1974, when Father Agnel and his scientists were in the news of making of component of Aryabhatta, first satellite sent into space by India. The department has derived its legacy from production engineering course, which has been conducted for past 38 years. And you can observe one small newspaper cutting. Bandra Institute made Aryabhatta component, and these components are manufactured on one of the machine which is known as Decal machine, and this machine is still functional and used in our workshop of mechanical engineering department. And there are many more machines like this which are more than 50 years old and still functional, and they are part of this legacy. And due to changing demand and scenario of the society and perception of the society, you are gradually added this machine was a part of a Agnel Technical Junior College way back when Aryabhatta satellite was launched. Then we are started in 1984 production engineering department, and go on then mechanical, then master's program, PhD program. So that is the story. This experience has established a great connection and large presence of our alumni in national and multinational companies like Tesla, Larsen & Toubro, Godrej and Boyce, Siemens, Mahindra, Mercedes-Benz, General Mills, TCS, Mazda, and Accenture, and many more. In the past, students who pursued postgraduate degrees abroad were admitted to universities such as Cornell, Georgia Tech, Harvard. These are where our students have gone for their post-graduation. The department has over 15 instructional and research laboratories equipped with some of the state-of-art scientific instruments and systems 3D printing machines, CNC machines, automation, PLCs, industrial robots, machine learning servers, computer workstation, latest CAD/CAM software for simulation analysis, mechanical press, conventional machines, HVAC, turbo machinery, IC engine, metallurgical microscope, to name a few. From this year, we have started a honors and minors degree program, and you can see our one arrow here, which tells about what mechanical engineering, what falls under mechanical engineering. Mechanical engineering graduate can have and one more additional honors degree, or we can say they will get a degree of mechanical engineering with honors in robotics, either robotics or 3D printing or data science or Internet of Things, or minors degree in artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, and cybersecurity. Here, I want to emphasize that if you are a mechanical engineer and you want to become a data scientist, it is still possible. And that later on, if your interest get inclined to data science, you can do your interest get inclined to AI. That is also possible. So all options are open by choosing mechanical engineering to go into core branches as well as to go into IT sector also. So briefly about a mechanical engineering discipline that applies engineering physics, engineering mathematics, material science, principles of design analysis, manufacture and maintenance, and maintain mechanical system. What are the core areas involved in the mechanical engineering? Mechanics, dynamics, thermodynamics, material science, structural analysis, fluid mechanics. There are various advanced tools and techniques which are going to learn are computer-aided design, computer-aided manufacturing, product lifecycle management, operation management, CNC machining, non-conventional machining process, additive manufacturing, sustainable manufacturing, and so on. There are different industries served by the mechanical engineers. So we'll come to the list later on, but it is almost each and every industry is touched by mechanical engineering. And for higher studies, options are available: MS, MTech, ME, MBA. Here I can add the integrated PhD program also. The mechanical engineering department also offers a postgraduate program as well as doctoral program. And students are doing research in the areas of student and the faculties are doing research in the areas of open architecture, CNC machine, minimum quantity lubrication. These are the actually PhD students what we are doing in our research. Vision-based management systems, manufacturing system analysis, industrial engineering, rapid prototyping of injection mold, advanced casting method. I will not read everything, but the list is very big. Now, if you type a brief highlight about the department is that this department has a legacy of more than 35. I can say right now 40 years or so. Legacy in production engineering since its inception 1984, which later on converted into a program, undergraduate program in mechanical engineering. And before starting undergraduate program in mechanical engineering, we were already having postgraduate and doctoral programs in mechanical engineering, which was allowed to start by University of Mumbai based on our reputations in the production engineering. So in responding to changing the industry demand and market scenario, we converted the production engineering program into mechanical engineering in 2019-20. So what courses we offer under mechanical engineering? BE mechanical engineering, ME mechanical engineering specialization in CAD/CAM and robotics, and PhD in mechanical engineering. And there are different kinds of institutional achievement that already discussed by our principal. Highlights of the department are: it is a reputed course. Appreciation for recruiters. We are issued like CAD, Godrej, Boys, Siemens, Mahindra and Mahindra. You find majority of engineers in the Godrej and L&T are from Father England. We have liaisons with the industry: Godrej and Boys, Larsen & Toubro, Mahindra and Mahindra, Siemens, General Mills, Mazda, etc. Industrial trainings. We provide industrial training to ONGC and L&T and Indian Oils and many other companies. We are running internal revenue generation courses. That means we generate revenue from the technical facilities which are available in our college. These are CAD/CAM modeling analysis, CNC milling and turning, arena manufacturing simulation. We have experienced and well-qualified faculty, state-of-art facilities are there. You can imagine for 40 years we are developing those facilities. Support and guidance for national and international level technical competition. 2 research scholars have already completed PhD from our research center and 8 are currently pursuing PhD. In-house project on real-life mechanical and manufacturing problems, and exposure to industry project to internship if required. So these are certain vision and mission. Our vision and mission: building a comprehensive and academic and research ecosystem for transforming young minds into qualified, innovative mechanical engineers with human values. These are the missions: to impart quality education through state-of-art facilities and effective teaching learning process, collaborate with educational institutes, industries, and professional societies, promote the culture of ethical research and developing self-sustainable engineers competent for entrepreneurship and higher studies. So this pictorial side we gives about we have the university rankers getting admitted to a reputed courses in the reputed universities, placement in 4 companies, and entrepreneur winning in the technical competitions, sports, and debates. Some of the university rankers are named. Well, of course, they are for production engineering because our first batch is still in final year of mechanical engineering. These are the different teams under the mentorship of a mechanical department. You can join the team Abada, team Vayashastra, team CFR, team Mavericks, team Robocon, and you can actually make our students with the help of the advanced machine in our workshop makes the car, makes the aeroplane, there's unmanned aerial vehicle, make the formula racing cars. You can see, and they have won a very prestigious competition at national and international levels. So I briefly about the team Abada. They have secured the 17th rank, and usually they secure every year. And I will not read these laurels because laurels this is so vast. And, but here all the things which are practiced in our agonal. The team Robocon, team Vayashastra, our unmanned aerial vehicle almost fetches a global rank in top 20, sometimes even first and third also at international level. These are co-curricular and extracurricular activities which at our institute level, whatever all the programs are there, mechanical engineering enthusiasts participate in it. Some glimpse to show you. There are various professional societies, SAE, CRC, I mean, the association of SAE with CRC, SME, Society of Manufacturing Engineers, III CRC. Here, where III CRC has received a best student chapter. This student chapter was given, award was given to FRCRC, then ASME, and there are many other student chapters also. Then these are some of the highlights of the department. There are seminar, industrial visit, workshop, technical lecture series, and technical events. In Crescendo is our technical festival, expert lectures, and so on. The pictures speaks more, so you can go through slightly, go through the thing. Placements are the industry is offering the internship and placement are Godrej and Voice, Larsen and Toubro, Siemens, Mahindra and Mahindra. The list is so long. Universities admitting higher studies. Even Ivy League universities are admitting. Cornell USA, Georgia Tech USA, Harvard, Delft, Netherlands, KTH. Our faculty profile, let me tell you, every institute is known by hardware, software, and humanware. So here, if you look at the institute, we have a hardware, that means state-of-art machines. Softwares means what are the enabling technologies behind it. Even we have sophisticated CAD and CAM and robotics lab. And next important thing which comes is the faculty members. And let me tell you, 7 faculty members are with PhD, 5 faculty members are pursuing a PhD. So if higher is the qualification of the teacher, higher will be the inputs and training you will be getting over here. And I request you, if you are mechanical engineering aspirant, you compare ourselves with the peers in the vicinity and count the number of PhDs from the website, and the things will be crystal clear to you. All faculty members with MEM Tech Institute, and very soon our 12 faculty members will be completing their PhD degrees, maybe in a year or two. 7 are already there. Faculty members with vast experience. So with average experience of 15 years, and the average experience of the faculty is 15 years, 8 with experience of more than 20 years, 6 are with experience of 5 years. Research publications are in the reputed journal. Product patent 1, design patents are 3, which are generated from our institute students and teachers. Research and IPR cell is functioning, which promote research activity. Research grants and funded projects are from University of Mumbai, IADC, and DSC. We have got some grants from these awarding agencies. There are many industry-based projects like vision-based measurement system of corrugated pipe for OSWIN. These are made by the students, and students have got placement due to the research project they have done. Open architecture-based CNC machine, improvement of efficiency of Borlaug helical turbine, and so on. Computer vision-based tube feeders, and so on. We have MOU with Synergy Consultancy, University of Texas, El Paso, Khalsa College of Mumbai, Kispani Chaplain, and many more. Consultancy, we are monitoring and verification audit with MOU and Synergy System funded by Rashmi Sponge. We have done some consultancy with this. Our lab infrastructure includes these many labs: applied mechanics, CAD/CAM, automation and control, manufacturing system and management, metrology and quality engineering, HVAC, heating, ventilation and air conditioning, turbo machining, material testing, thermal engineering, first year workshop, First year there was there are two: fitting and carpentry, machine shop, and postgraduate lab. So these are some of the pictures you can observe on the screen: vertical CNC milling machine, then with CNC turning machine. Here the machines are industry grade, and various students of the doctoral students from other institutes also comes here to perform the experimentation. And the training is imparted to blue collar workers from the different industries, like from various industries in our institute, along with the help of these machines and expertise available with our instructors. These are various facilities like a old machine, jig boring machine, and of course I have repeated this slide. Same machine which we use for making component in array satellite. CAD CAM lab, a state of art workstations with 3D modeling and software which are ANSYS, NX, SolidWorks, AutoCAD. Advanced manufacturing facilities which include 16-ton mechanical press, dynamometer, 3D printing machine. And 3D printing machines are very high. We have added one more machine by Ultimaker, which has a very high-end capabilities. If you see additive manufacturing, popularly known as 3D printing. Automation and control lab, materials and material testing lab. We have an advanced UTM which can test almost all the specimen under different environment. Thermal engineering and turbo machinery lab. There are some of the infrastructure I have ported over. Manufacturing system and management lab. We have a licensed arena system where we can entirely simulate the factory. So for bottlenecks or all other things, it can be commercially used for solving society problem also. Metrology and quality engineering lab, where the various equipments for measurement and metrological purposes are put over there. Mechanisms and machines lab. Then this is turbo machinery lab, heating, ventilation and air conditioning lab. And what are the careers after the mechanical engineering? Job related, directly related to your degree input. You can become aerospace engineer, you can become automotive engineer, you can become CAD technician or CAD engineer, you can become control and instrument engineer, you can become maintenance engineer, you can become mechanical engineer, you can become nuclear engineer, you can become robotics engineer, you can become automation engineer, you can become patent attorney, because for becoming a patent attorney, you need science or engineering degree. You can go in railway engineering, manufacturing, or additive manufacturing, and many more. You name a company and you will find a mechanical engineer is required there. So scope of the mechanical engineering is very vast. So what I request you is to join our institute, if at all, if you are if you are interested in mechanical engineering, come to our institute and join the legacy, which is having a very vast experience of giving a technical education in the field of mechanical and manufacturing engineering for more than 40 years. Thanks a lot. I stop my discussion over here and hand over the mic to Dr. Hemant.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful presentation. Now I request Dr. Sapna Prabhu, Head Electronics and Computer Science Department, to give more insights about ECS department. Over to you, madam.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
So very warm good evening to one and all, and I welcome you to this presentation. And this presentation is basically to give you more details about the departments of FRCRC. Our principal has already briefed you about FRCRC in general, but I'm here to basically talk about specifically about Department of Electronics and Computer Science. Before I begin my presentation, I'd like to tell you there's a disclaimer. Most people think that this branch is a new branch, as in, it's something very different. But let me tell you, it's actually a branch where the subjects are rearranged. So subjects of electronics engineering and computer science have been rearranged to give you a 4-year degree. So it's not technically a new area as such. I'd like to present to you the vision of our department. It is creating globally competent engineers with strong fundamentals and good learning ability to empower digitalization and innovation. And in line with our vision, we do a lot of activities. Let me quickly take you through the major concerns that disturb most parents. Most parents and applicants are thinking of these things. So let me play this slightly differently. One thing is the choice of branch, as to what branch should you go for. Now, and the other could be what institute you could go for, right? So if you look at a choice of branch, anybody who is sitting here can think about these various parameters as to what is the relevance of the branch, or what interests do you have? What are the job opportunities after finishing this degree? What could be the average salary that I could be getting? And what are the prospects of further studies, entrepreneurship, etc.? These could be the criteria which would make you choose a branch of your choice. What is also very important is choice of institute. Because in any institute that you would like to take admission in, you need to understand its teaching learning process. What is the infrastructure that the institute can offer? What is the placement scene in general? Very importantly, what is the peer group around you like? What is the college life like? And is there any scope for personality development? I say these things because all of this are extremely crucial. And after 4 years, when you're actually sitting for placements or doing anything further, all of this is going to come into picture. And I believe that CRCA has much to offer in terms of choice of institute. And I would like to tell you what exactly ECS can offer you. If you look at current technology trends around, and the articles that come in the newspapers and all that, you would normally see the buzzwords like AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, or IoT, or robotics and automation, data science, 5G, cybersecurity, the ones which I've listed. Yes.
Full screen, I think, forgot. Full screen presentation.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just see. I think it's. Is this better?
It's not in a presentation mode.
Madam, please go to the presentation mode, bottom below.
1 second. Let me just. Is it okay if Jan can share? I also have shared it with him so that there won't be any delay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, just could you stop?
I stopped
Madam-
sharing. I'm stopped sharing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Just. Let's go to the slide that I was on. Yeah. A slide before this, please. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm saying that the general technology trends, if anybody reads up in the papers, you will see the ones which are listed on the left-hand side. You will notice that the ECS curriculum, if you have not visited our website and seen the syllabus of ECS, please have a look at it. The ECS syllabus has been carefully curated to try and address these trends. So you will see that the major subjects which are included even in the ECS syllabus happen to be AI and ML, Internet of Things, robotics. So we're covering most of these niche subjects in the ECS syllabus. Next slide, please. Next slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Also, if you look at the general trends that are going around, you will see some news articles like this. So, one saying that India is now an AI innovation hub. India has the potential to be an AI innovation hub. Or something like system brings deep learning to IoT devices. This came in MIT News in November 2020. There's a lot of boom in the robotics area. There's a lot of buzz and a lot of job opportunities which will be created in electric vehicles. So these are some of the trends. This is how the technology is actually proceeding. So the ECS syllabus has been carefully curated in such a manner that we can address all these industry requirements. So as I said, we are the first college which we started off with ECS. We started ECS for our first batch is currently in the final year. But after we started ECS, 7 colleges after us immediately have started ECS. And I heard that many more colleges are now becoming ECS, reiterating about how relevant the syllabus of ECS is to the current industry scenario. Next slide, please. What does ECS offer? Definitely a bachelor's degree. That's a four-year degree in ECS, which is affiliated to the University of Mumbai. It will have a mix of subjects in electronics and computer science. Now, that is aimed basically to equip students with important concepts of both the areas. We'll give you a wide choice of elective subjects, as I already listed in my previous slide. You can actually have a variety of subjects, right from blockchain to cybersecurity to say machine learning, deep learning. So wide choice of elective subjects from the third year in both these areas. Importantly, the entire curriculum is taking a project-based learning approach. I don't need to tell you how important it is for students to actually make projects. So our learning is basically governed with developing good projects. We have an emphasis on hands-on learning. So all the students will basically get programming skills. They will be proficient in programming. Right in the second year, we do subjects like C, C++, Java, Python. All of this is covered right in the second year. We have well-equipped laboratories where we can cater to all these subjects, the AI, the ML, IoT, big data, blockchain, Linux, all of them. The placements have been extremely, favorable, and I'm going to be showing you our current placement scenario in a few slides from now. Students who do ECS will have a broader scope in terms of pursuing further studies or research, either in electronics or in computer science. So students are eligible in either domains in top global universities and research organizations. One thing which I would like to emphasize is our entire ECS faculty and the initiatives that we take in the department largely focus on personality development. So the student will go through 3 years in the department where there will be a variety of activities which will basically focus on building their personalities. Next slide, please. The motivation, people ask me many times, most parents who visit the campus have been asking, what is ECS? What is the motivation behind ECS as a branch? Well, current technology trends that I mentioned are demanding a requirement of interdisciplinary knowledge, as in across disciplines. And most universities, if you notice, even abroad, will generally offer you bachelor's degrees in ECE or ECS, right? Some things in electronics and computer engineering. So it's a very common trend abroad. Almost all branches of engineering, if I say here, all migrated, all across the world have migrated towards automation. What exactly does this mean? That all the areas, traditional branches like mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, civil engineering, all of these branches also definitely have moved towards automation, which means that there will be a lot of computing required, software required in all these industries. So learning software is becoming a necessity. So the ECS course has been designed, again, I would like to emphasize, with major inputs from industry personnel to make it a very relevant course. And we aim to create employable engineers who will meet the requirements of Industry 4.0. Next slide, please. So again, I would urge you to have a look at our syllabus. And if you have any doubts, do come over to the campus where we could explain to you the vision and the rationale behind the ECS syllabus. So a student who is interested in, let's say, artificial intelligence or would like to go into that domain. So we have arranged the subjects in such a manner that they would be studying subjects like AI, machine learning, deep learning, which should be sufficient for them to be able to venture into this domain. Similarly, a student who is more interested in, say, the robotics arena could do a subject like controls and instrumentation in second year, follow it up with an industrial automation, and then follow it up with robotics. So the subjects have been arranged to create verticals. So that's been the major highlight of the ECS syllabus. Next slide, please. I would like to share with you, and this is the most recent statistics of our current placement, and it's extremely optimistic about ECS as a branch. As I already told you, our first batch happens to be in the final year, who's currently is going through placements, and we are having extremely good placement statistics. Next slide, please. So we have almost had around 36 of the 36 eligible and interested students. Almost 30 students have already been placed, and we've just about finished 2 months of placements. So around 40 job offers have come in, and multiple students have got multiple job offers. And the average salary, as you see here, happens to be around 8.13 lakhs per annum as of today. So we are very, very optimistic that this is how we believe that the industry is accepting ECS as a branch. So these are some of the companies that visited campus this year, and many more are to come. And this is where ECS students have already been placed. Also, this has already been discussed. I think our principal has told you that we also offer an honors minor degree option, which means, and in ECS specifically, for example, you could be doing B honors electronics and computer science, and you could opt for doing either a minor degree in maybe say robotics or 3D printing, or maybe you could look out for an honors degree in the blockchain or cybersecurity or data science. So for a few additional credits which you could have over say the 3rd and 4th year, you could also get a minor degree. So technically, for an example, you could be doing something like B honors electronics and computer science with, let's say, honors degree in data science. So your batch already is lucky because CRC offers this option of honors and minor degree. The last thing that I would like to tell you is, because this is a question that has come by many parents and many applicants, is it going to be a heavy branch? Is it a combination of electronics and computer science both together? Let me tell you, that is not possible, because we follow the framework given to us by AICT. So our syllabus is, the number of credits across branches remains the same. So it's not as if the ECS branch is a more tougher branch, considering it's a combination. The subjects have been carefully placed to give you enough credits, right? So another disclaimer that it's definitely not a very heavy branch. Yes, it's a broader branch. It gives you a broader exposure. I think that's all I have from my side. Thank you very much. And in case you have any questions, feel free to put your questions in the chat box, and we'll try and address each one of them. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your wonderful presentation. Moving on, I request now Dr. Jagruti Save to give glimpses of artificial intelligence and data science and computer engineering department. Over to you, madam.
Thank you, Dr. Khanulkar. Am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Okay, I'll first share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Jagruti Save, and I'm here to give you the brief insight of two departments, Department of Computer Engineering and Department of AIDS. Okay, so Department of Computer Engineering, this department established in the year 1991 with an intake of 60 students. The intake capacity of the department has been increased to 120 from the academic year 2019-20. It is permanently affiliated to the Mumbai University. It started with a vision as to be a center of excellence in computer engineering education that will produce self-motivated and globally competent individuals through the holistic development. Being the very established department in FRCRC, it has many strengths. It is NBA accredited since 2018. The department result, placement, internship, everything is the best. People focused on the project-based learning. We have very qualified faculty. We have the infrastructure, right infrastructure. Then as the three HODs, the other HODs and principals said, we are also offering honors and minors degree in this. Okay, regarding honors and minor degree for the computer engineering department. So you are a student of computer engineering, then you can take an honors degree in IoT, in AI/ML, in data science, in blockchain, and in cyber security. You can also take a minor degree in robotics and 3D printing. These all degrees will start from the third year and it will go up to the fourth year. So 4 semester, you are simultaneously with your current degree, you are studying about it. Regarding the department lab details, department has a 10 well-equipped labs with the state-of-the-art equipment and require software. All labs are fully networked and support the different platforms like Ubuntu, Linux, Windows. There are total 220 computers with good configuration and distributed among these labs. Machine learning server and the cloud server, the worth cost of more than 22 lakhs is available for the student for experimentation. The lab details, I have just given the names of the labs. If anybody interested can visit our campus or visit our website and find out about the lab details. Regarding faculty in the department, there are total 22 faculty members. Out of that, 2 professors, 3 associate professors, 17 assistant professors, 4 PhD faculty members are there, 10 faculty are pursuing PhD, and 8 ME faculties are there. We have really highly qualified and dedicated, sincere staff. We also have the approved PhD guide, and soon we'll start with the PhD in computer technology. Faculty retention is high. Besides the normal teaching, the faculty is also do the many things like research publication. So this is data for just one last year, and every year we have the same kind of data, like around 20 research publication in journals and conferences, more than 35 faculty development programs, seminars, workshops, training, industry training, NPTEL courses attended. My faculty is also involved in the conference review, paper setting, member of syllabus setting committee. They also worked as a resource person. We have got the research grant from MRG and Modrock, around 21 lakhs. Now, any college, when you try to select the college, you should first see, I think the major component is the placement. So placement data for the higher studies data for the last year is shown here. Around more than 100 companies visited our campus. Very big names like Reliance Jio, Oracle, Contifi, JP Morgan. Just I cannot list it all the things, but you can come, you can see the website, you can get an idea, you can see the brochure of the college, you can get an idea what companies are visited to the campus. Last year, it is 100% placement for the computer department, and last to last year, both the years, in spite of that pandemic, we could achieve the 100% placement. The highest package offered was this year, it was 16.7. Before that, it was 15.60. In 1920, it was 27 lakhs. Number of students in the class 72, and number of students opting for the highest students is 19. Every time it is around 19 to 20 students off for the higher studies. So those who are eligible and they are not going for the higher studies, they are eligible for the placement. So we can see that out of 48 students, all 48 has been placed last year. After placement, you should also see the infrastructure, then you should see the result. What is the result of the students? If you see here, the computer department is proudly saying that final year student result is 100% for last 4 years. Third year is between about 90%, and second year the students is little bit less, but by the time they reach to the final year, they could score 100%. They could score good CGPA. Below this graph, there is a table where I'm showing the semester 3 to semester 8, the number of students who are getting the CGPA more than 7.75. So we can see that for the final year, semester 8 and 7, almost all the students are getting good score. Third and second year also, there are many students who is getting above 7.75 CGPA. We just do not focus only on the syllabus learning, only the curriculum learning. The student can actually connect. The student can join any of the student club, which is now, these are the technical clubs which are under the mentorship of computer, but it's not like that. If you are a student of computer, you can join any student club. If you like robotics, you can join Robocon. If you like aero design, then you can join Vayu Shastra. Here in computer, we have a core lab, CSI, Mozilla, ACM, GDSC, and HOP. So with the objective of holistic development, there are many student chapters which will focus on the intellectual and personal development of student. Here, the student will improve their technical skill, their managerial skill, because they organize the all programs, they learn the teamwork. So this is very important. I just wanted to show you just glimpse of it. It's just impossible in 10 minutes. I cannot show all the things, but these are the club activities. For example, CSI, Mozilla, and Code Lab. If I take it, then last year they organized all these events. For example, Node.js, MongoDB. Now, MongoDB is something like database part. It is not there in syllabus, but students require that for the project. So if the club organizes program, the student can learn it, student can organize it. So these are the so many programs like Python programming. It is there in the syllabus Python, but it is not in depth of it when in the second year or in the third year. So students can learn that through the club activities. Students achievement, students are participating in national, international competitions, like all kind of hackathon. You take a national level hackathon, you take TIA hackathon, you take North America's only AI focus hackathon, India Singapore hackathon, Code Fiesta hackathon. So many hackathons students are participating and they are getting prize. The middle picture is showing that this year ka winner, that is 2022, the hackathon winner, that team, that picture I have included, but there are always every year many teams won the prizes. More than 60 students have done the internship in the last academic year, and they have done in a very good companies, TCS, Capgemini, ONGC, Siemens, and so on. We also help them to get the internship by organizing the internship expo. Besides the internship, besides the project competitions and all other competitions, many students also do the online certification courses from Udemy, Coursera, HackerRank, Amazon Web Service, EDX. So last year, around 50 students have done online certification courses. That was for the computer department, the brief introduction. And now I start with the AI and data science department in order to prepare the students for careers in the most high demand industry of the 21st century. Our college has started offering the B program in AIDS from academic year 2020-21 with a 60 student intake. The vision of the department is to mold the high quality, innovative, ethical AI engineers to become part of global workforce and contribute to the betterment of the society. As every branches are having honors and minors degree program, even AIDS student can enroll for honors and minor degree program in other equally important domains and build their multidisciplinary skills. Like honors degree, they can get it in IoT, blockchain, cyber security. Minor degree, they can get in robotics and 3D printing. Now in their curriculum, they have IoT, blockchain, and cyber security as a subject, but they are not studying that subject for the 2 more years, like it is not studying in the depth. So if they like that subject, they should take that honor degree so that they are going to study that subject in depth. Regarding the infrastructure of AIDS, department has ideal computing lab facility. We have 6 labs. There are total 130 computers with good configuration and recent technological software to train the students in AI and DS domain. And similarly, the AI research lab, which is equipped with the high computing capacity, the workstation with GPU, NVIDIA, that has been bought. Some more machines are also are in the process of purchasement. And then dedicated server for data science application also, that process has been initiated. So basically, I want to assure you that in our college, we are providing the infrastructure that is required for AI and DS. Faculty in the department, there are 7 faculty members because our first batch of AIDS is right now in the 3rd year. Okay, so as per, comparatively, our department is quite new. So there are 7 faculty members, 1 professor and 6 assistant professors, and all the faculty, not only this department, but faculty at FRCRC is beyond teaching. They do so many things. They do the review for the conference. They are doing paper setting, then syllabus setting, then their research publication, then patent, then many programs they attend, certification courses they do. We have in the department 1 PhD faculty, 4 are currently pursuing PhD, and 2 are ME faculty. Now, why you should study AI and DS? Only one reason: better career opportunities and growth. Right now, to focus on that, because currently many companies looking for employees with AI DS skill. There is a scarcity of expertise, so there you can get endless opportunities. By 2025, job market will have a large gap between the demand and the availability of good professionals. So it is good for you to utilize your advantage, utilize this opportunity and build a career. AI and DS is by 2025, I feel that it will be in all segments like healthcare, business, e-commerce, you name it, you get it. So it is a smart move to choose a career in AI data science now, not just for the pay or the demand, but because economies can change simply because of data and data scientists can churn it. Regarding the syllabus, I many times the students ask me what is the difference between the computer and AI and DS. So AI DS is a specialized, is a part of computer. So I would say that in this branch you are going to study more about AI and data science subjects. So just syllabus for your reference, I'm showing it. First year is common with all branches where you are studying physics, chemistry, maths, basic electrical engineering, C programming, engineering drawing, right? Second year, the second year syllabus is the same like a computer. So it's computer engineering second year syllabus, same with the AIDS second year syllabus. Here the core subjects of computer like data structures, computer architectures, computer graphics, operating system, microprocessor, DBMS, analysis of algorithm. Besides that, Python and Java also you are learning in the second year. In third year in AIDS, what they have done from third year and final year of computer, they have picked up the subjects which are there for relevant to AI and data science. So in third year, computer network, data warehousing, mining, cryptography, and software engineering, these are common with computer department. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, which is there in computer final year, that they have put in the third year AIDS, because as a AIDS student, you are not only learning that subject like other department, you are not learning AI and data machine learning, you have to learn in depth of that. So in third year, it is artificial intelligence, machine learning is there. In final year, you are learning deeper knowledge of that. Besides this, statistics is a very important for data science. So that has been, you are going to learn third year. I would suggest, I would give advice that those who are very good in maths and those who like the statistics, they should not go to, they should definitely select this branch. Then you have the visualization, data analytics and visualization, that is a new subject they have introduced here. Besides that, you are learning IoT, image processing, distributed computing, high performance computing as an elective. Now final year syllabus is under process, syllabus setting is going on. Currently it is not there, but I expect, on my experience, I expect that these are the subjects which I have mentioned here may be there in the final year subject, like big data security, natural language processing, deep learning, cognitive computing, then computer vision, reinforcement learning. So all these subjects would be there. Career, see, I would tell you that once you complete B, all the branches will get the equal opportunity. Either you are in computer or AIDS or ECS, the companies will come and they'll take an interview of all these students. So you are going to get the equal opportunity. So only the combination where the company looking for a particular skill and the student having that skill will get the high salary. So it is up to student to perform well. But this is the just given idea that after data science graduation, what can you do? You can become big data analyst, natural language process engineer, AI engineer. You can become data analyst, machine learning engineer, data scientist. And one line about what exactly it is. It may not be right now for you, it will be difficult to understand, but you can go through the slides afterward and you can find it. That was a brief introduction about the computer and AIDS, and I'm very eager to see all of you at my college. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, very much for your information. I'm very sure that all of you have gone through the presentations, and I thank principal HODs for their information and giving some insights about their department. Now I request Professor Jain Modi to take over the question answer session.
Heman sir,
Yes, sir.
just let me talk about 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the candidates and their parents, we already had a webinar first webinar, and this was the second webinar which is organized to give you the detailed information of the departments, and I hope you got that detailed information. So, but in 2 minutes, I'll just brief the highlights of this year's admission process, so that if any one of you was not have not seen my earlier recordings or was not present in that webinar, then we'll get a brief idea. Only highlights I'm going to talk. If you have the details, if you want to know the details, then please revisit those things. So first point is that this is a common question. Everybody is still asking that if I'm applying for an institute quota, then whether it is important to apply for the cap round also. So yes, the answer is you need to apply for the cap admission round. Not only apply, but get it verified through the FC center. It's an important step. Every candidate who goes through first year admission process needs to apply to the cap. So please visit CET Cell website if you have not done that, and then register yourself and get your application verified. It is very important. Okay. Then candidature type, you should know what is the candidature type, whether you are a Maharashtra candidate, All India candidate, or minority candidate, and accordingly you should submit your documents. Okay. So the documents required are again your SSC, HSC mark sheets, score certificate, school living certificate, your cap details, cap registration letter, cap allotment letter, photocopied Aadhaar card, domicile certificate, etc., etc. Right? So please see what are the certificates required. If you want to know the details, go to website and do it. The number of seats I want to highlight here, particularly at Father Agnel, that are available. Institute round, we have the 20% seats available. So in computer engineering department, we have 24 seats, AI and data science 12 seats, ECS 12 seats, mechanical 12 seats. So we have 60 seats available for an institution round. Okay, and the cap round, 80% seats will be available. If all the seats are not filled in the cap round, or any seats remain vacant in the cap round, then we will have the subsequent rounds after the cap round allotment for filling those vacancies. So please note that we have institution round, under institution round, we will have 60 seats total available. Okay, now this is the purpose why I am showing you the slide here, because we have already dropped down the schedule. We have decided the schedule for the first round. Our forms are already open. Those who are not filled, please fill the forms. We are closing these forms on the 12th October. I can see on the website that more than 600 students have signed up, and more than 300 students have already paid the application fees and submitted the form. But rest also, please submit the form. If you have filled up and not submitted, that's not going to happen. Simply signing in the website is not, that doesn't mean that you have applied for the college. You need to upload the form, fill the fees, and then submit it. That's very important. Before the 12th October, we will declare the provisional merit list on the 13th October at 10 AM on the college website. We will take your grievances, if any, in the merit list. We will give you the 2 hours for reporting to the grievances in person or by email, and we will declare the final merit list on 13th October at 4 PM on the college website. Please note that our institution round 1 will be on the 14th October. It will be offline in the college, and the schedule of this round will be declared along with the website based on the merit numbers. Subsequent rounds will be based on the vacancies that arises after the cap rounds. Okay, so please note these dates if you are not aware of these dates. Also, these dates are declared on the institution website. Please visit our admission page and you will come to know about it. So that's it. And your all documents, it is important to bring all the documents during the admission process. It is mandatory that candidates should be there and all the documents are required. And the payment of fees, you can pay the fees through different modes. You can pay the fees through demand drafts. You can pay the fees through online portal. We have all kinds of mechanisms available for paying the fees. So you can take the snapshot of the screen, the way you can pay, and the details of the bank are also given. These are also available on the institution website. One more thing I would like to tell you how the round will be. Round will be on an open counseling basis. So we'll be calling merit numbers, and then we will be allotting the seats in an offline manner as per the inter-se merit. Okay, and your admission will be confirmed if and only if you have applied, then you are present during the round, and then you have paid the fees, you show the fee receipt and submit all the certificates. If you don't have certificates ready at that point of time, then at least show the retention letter, certificate retention letter. So it is important to show the fee receipt and the certificate retention letter for confirming your admission. So that's it. These are few important things I wanted to tell you. And now to Modi sir for any question answers session. If you have the questions, please you can ask in the chat box. We'll answer them.
Yeah, sir. Thank you very much. First and foremost, on this particular occasion of October 2nd, remembering two of India's greatest freedom fighters, father of the nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhiji, as well as the former Prime Minister of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, may we be all be continue to be guided by their universal principles of truth, ahimsa, and of course, as Sir said earlier, lifelong learning. Today, I would like to thank each and every one, prospective engineering graduates as well as participants present over here online for attending this particular webinar, in which all four departments at FRCRC were taken by the heads of the departments. I would like to thank Director Sir, Reverend Father Valerian D'Souza, Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. Surendra Singh Rathod Sir, heads of the departments, Dr. Sapna Prabhu Madam, Dr. Bhushan Patil Sir, Dr. Jagruti Save Madam, and my colleague, Dr. Hemant Khanolkar Sir. Now, I just declare the particular question and answer session open. So the chat box has been enabled. So interested participants can actually put in the questions through chat, and then we'll be taking it up on a completely basis. Okay, so sir, the first question is in the form filling of ILS institute level quota, there is a category called admission quota, which has two options, namely general and JEE mains. So what does general mean? Well, general basically means CET score. So here admissions are actually given priority on the basis of your MHT CET scores. Question one, sir, is it necessary to bring Mumbai University pre-admission form, anti-ragging affidavit, medical certificate at the time of institute level rounds with us? I just request Shetty sir to speak about this.
No, on the same date they may not bring also. They can apply on the same date and the next day they can bring if
Okay.
they're confirming their admission.
Okay, sir. Application status says that accepted. Does that mean the form is submitted? Shetty sir. Shetty sir, the question is
Yes,
that
it means that the application in order and all requisite documents payments have been verified. That is why the application has been accepted.
yeah. Okay, the question by Yadnesh, can you please tell us the total fees and the details for the DVL? Yadnesh, all the particular fees details are now already available on the college website. You can just have a look at it. Shetty sir, what the question is, what is the procedure for the minority level admissions?
For minority, they have to apply through this one for cap quota only. And if there is any vacancy after the cap quota for in minority, then they can apply for vacancy round also.
Okay.
So whatever vacancy in minority quota, we will offer the preference to this minority candidates.
Okay. So the next question is, can we pay the fees in 2 direct installments?
There is no installment for a first year admission. They have to pay the full fees.
Okay. There's the question from Aditya Bhatt. What is cap allotment letter?
Cap allotment means if their seat has been allotted to them in cap round 1 or 2, then they'll get one allotment letter from the cap this website, CET website.
Okay.
That
Okay.
letter they have to bring.
Okay, there are a lot of questions saying that we had missed the earlier webinar. So is there any way to get the recording of the meetings? Well, I just again request everybody to just go through the college website. YouTube video links have been given there. So if you are able to click on these YouTube video links, today's link will be now uploaded very much earlier. And yes, we do have last week's YouTube video recording links available. Sir, there is a question that during the particular institutional admission levels rounds, will our transfer certificates be taken?
Yeah, transfer certificate they have to submit from the HSC's transfer certificate.
They have to submit. Okay.
Original transfer certificate should be submitted.
Okay, so there is a question that if we are able to get admission to the cap round, then will be able to pay the fees installment wise. Can we pay semester 1 and semester 2 fees at different times? Well, Samir, as far as sir actually directly said that for the first year admissions, the fees have to be paid in full. Only then the admission can be confirmed. Shetty sir, the next question is, sir, I was doing BSc IT under Mumbai University and was in the second year. I left that college for BE BTech, so I only require NOC or any other certificates.
BSc IT is not eligible. No?
It's not
BSc IT.
eligible, yeah, because we actually need a MST CT valid score.
Has he given MS CET? That is important, right? If he
Okay,
has
so-
given MS CET and based on that, if he is applying, so then he will have to bring a gap certificate if there is a gap. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. The next question is, what is the difference between the institutional admission quota as well as the management admission quota? Well, here the answer to the question, I would request Shetty sir to address it.
There's no difference. Only management means that is institute level quota only.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
20% quota filled by the institute level. That is
Yeah.
institute level, and some many call recite management quota.
There's a question by Mark. Can we walk in for offline institutional level seats now? Shetty sir.
There is no walk-in. They have to apply through institute this quota.
Yes.
They have to fill the form and then they have to come for the round.
Aditya, your question is, why is cap allotment letter required for institutional level seats admission? Well, Aditya, if you have seen the website, all the particular documents required are actually general. So yes, if you're taking admission through the college level rounds, institutional level rounds are also called management level rounds. You do not need any cap allotment letter, but yes, you do need to actually enroll yourself on the MassCET website and get all your documents verified from the nearest FC facilitation center. Sir, the question is, should these Xerox copies be self-attested or they should be attested by some gazetted notary?
No, self-attested is enough.
Self-attested. Yeah. Okay, sir.
Sir, एक minute, Modi sir. That
yes,
cap
sir.
allotment round, see, first is a cap registration. Okay, so once your form is registered and verified, then you get a letter that you have to submit. And then allotment is if you go for a cap round 1, cap round 2, and you get a seat, and there's a vacancy at our institution, and we conduct a vacancy round at our college. At that point of time, you will have to, it is must to submit the allotment. Okay, allotment letter.
Okay, sir. Gansham, your question reads, sir, for the institutional level admission merit list will be total applicants applied for the particular institute. Am I right, sir? Yes, yes, Gansham. So when you are basically appearing in the college on October 14th, you will only be competing with now whosoever has applied on or before 13th October. I request Shetty sir to just answer this. The question is, sir, if we get admission in the cap rounds in FRCRC, then can we cancel the institutional level admissions?
Yeah, they can cancel. They can cancel and confirm the this cap admissions.
Okay, sir. Again, a lot of similar questions that what about the fees? What is the entire process? Well, I request each and every prospective candidate to just go through the particular website. Sir, the question is, I applied for tuition fee waiver scheme. I want to avoid tuition fee waiver scheme and walk in for institute seats paying full fees. Is it possible? Question to Shetty, sir.
You can apply for institute level. If he's getting the admission through tuition fee waiver scheme, you can cancel that admission. You can, if you want, you can take the admission in institute level.
Okay. Sir, there is a question by one Mr. Bhushan. How many institutional level rounds were there last year? Just for reference, as I am a OHU candidate.
Institutional round will be only one, and after that cap vacancy round starts.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, the question by one Sujal is minority admissions are done before or after the cap rounds?
No, it is to cap round only, minority admissions.
Okay.
And if there is any vacancy after cap round, then minority vacancy round will be there at institute level.
I think the entire list of documents, Amai Deshpande, I guess not guess, I'm pretty much sure that the entire list of documents required mentions that anti-ragging certificate has to be submitted. One question by is that how to get into the aeronautical field through ECS, CE, or AI and DS? I just request one of the heads of the department to actually pick up this in case if it is possible. How to get into the aeronautical field through ECS, CE, or AI and DS?
Actually, I think if I can take this up,
Yes, ma'am, please.
in fact, we just had a student last year who took an admission into to an MS program in aeronautical. So moved from electronics to aeronautical. So I don't think that there should be a problem with any of these undergrad degrees to move into a master's program. I mean, that if you do that, probably I think moving into that domain will be easy.
Okay,
ma'am.
I'll add to it, madam.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
So if your question is related to postgraduate studies, then madam has already answered it. But if you think you want to join the so-called high-profile job at the airports and do an engineering, and if you feel that only aeronautical engineers can do that, so it's a myth. Hardly few aeronautical engineers are required at the airports for doing any job. Majorly mechanical engineers are required for aircraft maintenance or for all kinds of jobs that are being carried out at airport. And now, in fact, there's a requirement of AIDS kind of engineers. If you take any aeroplane, you have thousands of sensors, and those sensors are also upgraded nowadays. So when an aeroplane flies from India to any country, you get a lot of real-time data, and that data needs to be analyzed, and real-time decisions have to be taken. So now that there is a requirement of AIDS engineers, computer engineers, and electronics engineers, because there are sensors installed. Okay, so aeronautical engineer generally does the aircraft design, but then other than aircraft design, there are so many jobs where mechanical engineers, electronics engineers, computer engineers are required on all airports. So in fact, probably maybe 5% of aeronautical engineer and other domain engineers are required. So if your question is that you want to join, let us say that kind of field, then you do engineering in any branch. Probably maybe only civil may not be required, but then all other branches are perfectly fine. Okay, Jain sir, go ahead with other questions.
Okay, sir. Sharma sir, actually, this is a very common question. So, what is the sir availability of the particular hostel or any PG facility? Because candidates are saying that they don't want to travel by local Mumbai train.
The institute has got a hostel, but it has got a limited capacity, and predominantly it is reserved for J&K candidates. Of course, the college will be helping with contact details of the nearby PG and available other private hostels. The parents and the students can visit them, find out which is the best suited one for them, and then they can take a decision on it.
Okay, okay, sir. Sure, sir. There's a question by one Miss Preeti. Sir, if we have less percentile, what are the chances we can get admission through the institution level quota? Well, Preeti, if you're currently online, then my answer to this particular query is that you just have to go through the entire institutional level process, and depending on the particular time when you are called, as per the date on October 14th, you'll be told what are the seats available, and based upon your choice, you can then take admission accordingly.
My suggestion to this is that
Yes,
if any candidate feels that you have got a less CET marks, I would recommend don't lose hope till the last cutoff date. Okay. In fact, there are many vacancies that come up at the end stage. At the initial stages, you may not find the vacancies. Okay, because everybody is going to get some or the other college will try to fill the higher meritorious seat, and then the shifting will happen at the later stages. So whatever marks you have, if you are eligible for engineering, my simple suggestion is that do not lose hope till 12 p.m. last cutoff date. Okay, so go on trying, keep yourself in the process, continue. yourself, and I'm sure you will get some or the other branch in whatever college you want. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, the next question is actually administrative one. Sir, I have filled the pre-admission registration form on 20 September 2022. Will that be okay to submit during the admission time, or should I have to create a new one when getting allotted by CAP and delete the profile which I created at September 20, 2022?
No, he can keep the same profile, and but he has to apply for the new branch allotted. There is
New
one
branch.
option called
Okay, sir.
apply. So he has to
Okay.
apply for the new engineering branch, but profile he can keep the same.
Okay, okay, sir. There is a question by one Mr. Gurdev. If we get in the government college or other college, then will we get back our transfer certificate? Shetty, sir.
Yeah, if he once he can cancel the admission, and we will return all the original documents, whatever documents he has submitted.
Okay, sir.
Till cutoff date. I would like to add.
Yeah, till
Yes, sir.
last date.
Till cutoff date, you can cancel your admission at any point of time. We will charge only cancellation charges. I think it is as per the government, it is rupees 1,000, and we will refund your money and as well as all the certificates till cutoff date. Okay.
Okay, sir. Shetty, sir, there's a question by one Karen that sir, is there a minority quota in the institutional level rounds?
No, institute level, there is no minority quota, only cap vacancy round. If any minority vacancies are there, then we will have minority vacancy round.
Okay, so Mr. Bhushan, thank you for your kind comments. The comments are, sir, I guess CRC is one of the very few colleges which conducts institute level admissions transparently. Most colleges don't, as far as I have researched. I appreciate. Thank you, Bhushan, for your words. Thank you. So the next question is on the college website, the mentioned cutoff for computer engineering open category is 90 percentile, while in MHT CET list for the cutoffs it is showing 96 percentile. Why is that, sir? Shetty, sir.
There is different quotas in cap rounds. The home university, outside home university, ladies quota, and so we have put the final this cutoff. I think DT said they are showing that open, that general category, except this outside home university and ladies quota.
Yeah, I would like to add here. So DT conducts cap rounds, cap round 1, cap round 2. So last year there were 2 cap rounds. This year, in fact, they have added one more round, cap round 3. So what DT does is their cutoff, whatever was the cutoff as per their allotment, that they put it onto the DT website. But after the DT cutoff, we also, what if there are any vacancies, if any cancellations are there till the cutoff date, we also fill those seats, right? So sometimes it happens on the last date, you get a vacancy, and then whoever is available for the allotment, that particular candidate is going to get that seat. So therefore, sometimes little less merit number also gets a seat. Actually, it's a lucky candidate, right? So
Okay,
therefore,
sir.
there might be a variation in that cutoff. So don't go just blindly because of cutoff. Okay, don't go behind those cutoffs. It gives you some kind of a inclination, but it's not a perfect way of judging the admission process. Okay.
Okay, sir. This actually question is to now one of the heads of the departments. The question is the honors degree and the minors degree together, or any one of those? Requesting one of the heads of the department to kindly take up this question.
Any one of those. Both cannot have. Either they can have honors degree or a minor.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to add to this. What is the necessity of having honors and minors separately is that honors is a detailed study in the same domain. Okay, and minors is a cross-disciplinary or interdisciplinary degree. So if you are doing a like say for example a mechanical engineering and you want an honors, then you would feel to have a robotics, right? So you get a robotics. But if you want to study cyber security, it's a different department completely, right? So that becomes a minor degree. Interdisciplinary is called as a minor degree, right? So otherwise there is no distinction that this is better or that is less. This is more prestigious and that is. It's not like that. The differentiation is based on whether it's a study in-depth study in the same department or it's a study in the different department, different domain. It's a study in the same department is an honors, different domain it's a minor. That's how the nomenclature Mumbai University has decided. So we have to follow it.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, there's a question by Sarah. Honors minors can be opted in third year. Yes, no. Yes. One question by
Yes.
SP. Sir, is there any letter given after verification in FC? Shetty, sir.
Yep, sure. They'll verify the documents. We have to go personally there, and then they'll give the letter with stamp with the FC center stamp.
Okay. So there's a question that the confirmation letter is the message from the CET cell stating that the application form is confirmed along with the stamped xeroxes, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yes. Okay, sir. Sir, there's one question by Miss Johanna Fernandez. Can I apply for girls quota as well as minority quota simultaneously in the cap rounds?
Yeah, she can apply for both
She
the
can apply.
quotas.
Okay. Okay. Ayushi, about the part of FC. So basically, when you are going to the FC personally, FC will be giving you a printout in which there will be a seal and a stamp. So that seal and stamp is basically the confirmation, acknowledgement that your process has been completed and all your documents have been submitted properly. Sir, the question is, Shetty sir, can you elaborate more on the cap admission process, freezing and unfreezing?
Freeze means they have to then they have to go to the institute, that particular institute, and they have to confirm the admission. Then they cannot participate in second and third round. Float
Okay.
means they have to keep their this allotted seat will be this safe. Then they can apply for any other this betterment
Okay.
in the
Okay.
second and third rounds.
Requesting our training and placement officer, Professor Mahesh Kumar Sharma sir, to just take up this question. There's a question by Mr. Amay Deshpande which says, are there any guidance centers inside the campuses for example, foreign languages, GRE, TOEFL, etc., for the purpose of higher studies?
There are few seminars that happens for guidance to the higher studies, as well as there are partners with the college for foreign language studies also.
Okay. Amay, I guess your question was answered. Sir, there's a question by Ajay. This is to the registrar Shetty sir. If a candidate wants to apply for both for the ILS level on the both the parameters, that is JE as well as MST CET, can he do it?
Candidates was this with CET score will be given preference, and then if there is any seat remains, then only the JE candidates will be given the admission. The first
Okay.
preference will be given to the CET candidates and then JE.
Okay, sir.
I would like to add to this. When you fill the form, you have to you have to put the marks for MSCET as well as JEE. So the CET cell brochure, information brochure, if you read carefully, it clearly talks that preference is to CET marks. That means we will first operate entire CET list, and once CET list gets exhausted, then only JEE marks will be considered. Okay.
Sir, the next question is, if we apply for the betterment, our earlier option will be cancelled. Yes, no.
No, if he's opting for this float, then earlier option will be there, and then he can opt for the betterment. Then if he's getting
Okay.
a better choice, then the earlier option will be earlier this branch will be cancelled. Otherwise, that will be remain.
Okay. There's one question by SP, sir, from where can we get anti-ragging certificate, affidavit, etc.? Well, my answer to this will be SP. You just need to refer to the college website. On the front web page, there'll be a tab by the name admissions. Click on that. The entire list of
Jain sir,
documents, all yes, sir.
don't worry about anti-ragging wala certificate. When you come for admission, we will ensure that you are feeling that in the college itself. Don't worry about anti-ragging wala part. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the inputs. Sir, there's one question by Stella. Do we apply to Mumbai University before or after admission? I think she means about the particular enrollment thing. Stella, I mean, if you are able to, hear me, I guess you are referring to about the particular enrollment.
No, those things we will see if you come for an admission round. Okay, if your merit number comes, if you get a seat, you will have to do the payment. You'll have to submit your certificates. Once you do that, then we will carry out the enrollment process, anti-ragging certificate, etc., at the college itself. So you need not worry about those things. Shetty, am I right?
Yeah, correct, sir. After the admission, they can apply.
Yeah.
Shetty sir, question is, do we need the domicile certificate mandatory for the admission?
Yeah, for the Maharashtra candidates, if their place of birth is not, may not mentioned in our birth certification, not there, then domicile certificate is compulsory.
Okay, sir. Sir, there's a question by Mr. Saad Mullah. If we opt for the float option during the cap rounds, till when is the allotment saved for the candidate?
They can take the printout after the final allotment, after the last round, or after they select the freeze option.
Okay, sir. I just request one of the heads of the department to take up this question. The question by Mr. Swain is, while taking admission to honors minus degree in the third year, do we have to take one course from either of them, or we can take one from honors and then one from minors?
I think this question was answered earlier.
Yeah.
So just to make it clear to everybody, this core, you can do an honors or minors. That decision will happen at semester 5. So you will have to check the list of honors and minor courses available to you. You can either opt for an honors as explained by Principal Sir, or a minors. It's an or. So as we already said, honors is something within the department, and minors would be a degree that you would get if you opt for a subject which is outside of your department. But yes, at any point, a student can only do any one of them.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. SP, you can leave the meeting if there is no further doubts. Thank you very much. There's one question by Mr. Bhushan. Sir, so physical fitness can also be made after confirming the seat at the particular ILS round. Time will be given. Am I right? Yes.
Yes, you
sir,
are right.
Yeah.
After admission.
Okay. Sir, there is one again question by Karen Shetty, sir, that for the particular minority candidates, is the domicile certificate mandatory as well as also required? I have the birth certificate. Will that suffice?
As per the DTE brochure, it is mentioned that for minority, they should be domiciled in state of Maharashtra. So they have to submit it.
Okay. There is a question by Mr. Gansham that is there any seats allocated for all India candidates? Well, Mr. Gansham, it is actually 15% of the total sanctioned intake. So, so if you see overall, the number of seats are actually very less.
No, but that is only in the cap round. That's not in the institution round. Okay.
Sir, again, the question is pro forma O to be submitted at the time of admission. Yes, no? Shetty, sir. Pro forma O to be submitted at the time of admission. Yes, no? Yes. Okay, sir.
All pro formas, if you belong to that particular thing, if it is for you, then you have to obviously submit it.
Okay, sir. But there's one question by Rohit. Sir, is there any requirement to visit college for ILS rounds? Yes, Rohit. Your physical presence in the campus is mandatory. Principal, sir.
Yes, candidate is required. No, we are giving admission to the candidate, right?
Yeah. Shetty sir, there's a question that, sir, but I applied before and in apply option, I selected BSc CS. Can I go and cancel that in my MU ID and select the BE once getting allotment by cap?
Admission he has to cancel, and the profile he can keep the same, and he can apply for the new post.
Okay, but TM, just ensure that you have given either the MST CET examination or you have given the JEE mains examination, because one of them is mandatory to get admission into first year engineering as per DT Maharashtra State. Again, when can I visit college for ILS? Well, Rohit, this, you need to keep on referring to the website continuously. Shetty sir, there's a question that, sir, why are ILS counseling rounds conducted before the CAP rounds? Shetty sir, over to you.
Need not answer. That is our decision.
Decision. Okay, sir. Sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Uh, during the ILS round, what should be the method of payment? Well, Saad, again, this particular question has been also answered. You have options of by payment of demand draft, or you have again the online bank transfer. I request you to refer to the website first. The link was already put in the chat box. You can refer to the entire details over there. Sir, there's a technical question saying that, Shetty sir, in my birth certificate, there is a middle name, while in other certificates there is no middle name. So will this create a potential problem? Shetty sir.
Birth certificate is okay, no problem.
Okay, sir. Okay. Rohit, it is under the section admission. Click on the website. There'll be the entire admission tab. Click on the entire admission tab. Browse through the entire page carefully. Again, this also question was taken up earlier. Can you please elaborate about the ILS round? So again, details will be available on the website. One question by TM, I would like Shetty sir to address this. Sir, while paying the fees, should we make the college account as beneficiary?
Yeah, correct. Yes, to pay to the college. So that's
Yes.
Chen, I would like to add here.
Yes, sir, please, sir.
If they are paying through the payment gateway, then there is no need to add any beneficiary. Automatically, it will go to the college account. If they are paying through NEFT or the candidate's bank portal or anything, they have to add the beneficiary and keep it ready with sufficient transaction limits.
Yes, yes, Neeraj, you can definitely visit the college in person along with one of your parents if you would wish to get more updates or more information about the same. So we are open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sir, there's a question that application accepted means application submitted. Sharma sir.
Application accepted means it has been in all ways it has been found fit and it has been accepted by the college for including in the merit list. That means to say their payment has been received, their documents has been verified, and they have found in order. So they will be included in the merit list.
Okay, okay. Welcome. Sir, again, the question is it necessary to have the MU profile since I have not yet registered? Shetty sir.
no, they can do the registration after confirmation
Afterwards.
of the admission.
Okay, so if there are no more further questions, I would like to request Dr. Hemant Khanolkar sir to please give a brief vote of thanks. Over to you, Hemant sir.
Thank you, Modi sir, for question answer session. I hope I am audible. So I would like now to thank
Yes, sir.
our director, our principal, HODs, administrative team, and our registrar for their guidance. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the students and their parents for joining and being with us today evening. So wish you all the best and hope to see you soon on our campus. Good evening all and wish you a happy evening ahead. Thank you so much for joining.